So today we'll be putting this one back up. I just got through washing it and I'm gonna fold it back up. I'll show you the easiest way to do it. Well, the easiest way to do it is having more than one person, but I'm by myself. So what you're gonna do is go ahead and turn the blower off and get inside and kind of get towards the middle of it and add some weight to the middle so that the back can start to flip over, because you don't want the back to fall backwards, because it's a pain in the you know what to pull it forward. But yeah, once you're inside of it, you just add your weight to the middle of it, as you can see, and I'm pulling it forward as I'm standing there, and I'll be reaching up to grab the very top of it and pull it all the way over as it slowly goes down. It's a work of patience in this area, so be patient, because a good roll is what you want in the end. Make it easy for transport to put back in your vehicle. Alright, so once you get to this point, you're pretty much at a really good spot, and you can kind of get out of it and go back to the back. As you see I'm doing, I'm getting done with all those processes. So yeah, like you see, I'm opening up that front vent, getting the rest of the air out, kind of straightening it up, because essentially what you want to do is you want to square everything up. You want it to be one gigantic square or rectangle so that it can fold up really well. Alright, so I went to the back, made sure the blower tube was pulled off, then opened the zipper in the back to let even more air out. Start tucking in certain areas. Yeah. As you see, I'm trying to get some of that extra water out that got left inside. Just make sure you tuck everything in, and this will instill you to have one of the best rolls out, because that's like I said, that's what you're gonna want. So just go around making sure you get everything pushed in. Try to push out all that air. Try to get all the air pushed out. And we'll watch me do that for a little second. Oh yeah, the straps. Make sure you get those straps thrown back in. Don't leave the straps hanging out of the side, because you're really not gonna need those at all. Those straps are just for securement. You don't need those straps to wrap it up or anything. Those straps are for the inside of the to be left on the inside of the unit. And once it's rolled up, you will not see those. Alright, so get those all thrown in, and you don't have to worry about those anymore once they're put in there. Alright, now here's the fun part. This is where we're about to get everything squared up and make sure everything is squared up. Oh yeah, the hose. Getting that hose, put it in there, wrapped up really good. But we don't even have to look at it. The hose is in there. Alright. Now, we're going to take the front and roll it back. Roll the front back so that we can get a somewhat of a squared off look. And since this is a curved slide, this is not going to straighten out all the way, so you're going to kind of have a somewhat of a point on one end of it. So this is where we start wrapping it up, making sure that the bottom seam is exposed. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm folding it over and making sure that it's folded over towards the middle. That's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to fold it over towards the middle, having one half of it over into the middle, because we're going to repeat that step onto the other side, but we're going to go all the way over with the other side. Finding that strap, there's little straps on the bottom side of it. We're going to pull this all the way over to the other side, making sure that everything inside is tucked in and not in the way. All right. Yeah. Now, granted on how well you pull, you don't want it too short. Is what I mean by having it too short. You don't want to have the folded part of it too short, because once you start rolling, you're gonna have a short, fat roll, and that's really hard to deal with. You want something that's about 4 foot high. So the width of it on the ground when you're folding it is going to be the width of it when it stands up after you roll it. So, like, see what I'm doing? I'm putting in the straps, because that's one thing you don't want to do after you get it rolled, is to try to put the straps underneath it. So go ahead and get those straps put in there. And here's the fun part. We're going to roll it up, get that all tight. The way you start is the way you're going to finish. If you get a tight start, you're going to have a tight finish. Get that all nice and rolled up. Like I said, this is an 18-foot slide. One man can do this. Preferably having 2 people is better, but you know, if you have to, one man can do it by himself. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. Yeah, you see, there's no cuts in this video, so you know, I did this all by myself on a particularly, it was a hot day. And then at this part, make sure the blower tubes are tucked back underneath before you do your final roll. Get your straps pulled over. There will be ratchet straps on these things to make it easy for you to get the thing tightened down all the way. And yeah, we'll do one more on the other side. Get that done. Tighten that one. This is the Lava Rapids with Seamless Tech. Hit me up if you have any questions. All right, thanks.